Dude, the craziest thing just happened. So I'm putting this on, right? Like midway to putting this on. And as I'm turning it, I see this old guy. He like walks up to me, like right in front of my door. And I said, now this is my land, right? I said, is this something you need? What is going on, everybody? DJ Mind here, and in today's video, this is day one, officially day one, in my opinion. There's gonna be a lot of things we're gonna discuss. You really should watch the video in its entirety because there's gonna be so many different details. I'm new to this. This is my journey, man. This is what it's like to have your own crypto mining farm from day one. Ground zero, if you want to see day zero was the last video. But yeah, this is what it's going to be like, man. So there's a lot of problems. There's a lot of good things, pros and cons, and let's just talk about it, man. Okay, so I just met up with the electrician and I have a lot of cool things to announce. But firstly, I thought we were good to go, right? If you saw me in my last video, I thought everything was good to go with the shed. This is what the outside's looking like, man. Look at the snow right now, guys. I actually just cleaned my house and then I come over here and I need to clean all this too, so that's fun. All right, so being the novice that I am, I thought that this would be good and maybe they could just switch out the panel. The electrician was like, whoa, dude, this is way too small and I do not need this wire. So originally I told him 200 amps, 240 volt, 120 all around as well. And he's like, dude, this cable, not touching it. He's like, you can keep it. I am not interested in this, but this wasn't even our biggest problem. Let me show you our big problem on the farm. Throughout this video, if you feel like I'm saying anything wrong or you want to give me advice, feel free to. Please definitely do so. Okay, so here is our big problem. The electrician, when he saw this, he was like, whoa, dude, I am not using that. Because I told him that the electric was good to go. He's like, no way we are using this pole, bro. And so, yeah, maybe you guys are freaking out. I don't know anything about power, but apparently this thing is rusted to hell and this meter is garbage and like there's no way in hell he's using any of this. So yeah, hopefully, I mean, you seem like an honest guy. The reviews were incredible. So basically we have to pay for a whole new pole. We have to pay for the meter. Then he has to run wire all the way under here over to the mining shed, which is right over there. And so that's obviously really expensive. He said like during COVID, these things are very, very expensive. I don't want to show too much of the area, but yeah, we also have to get a wire like running here. So I'll have to pay for all that. I have to pay for all that stuff. So I actually just noticed this gap. So that's nice. You can see the huge gap, but good thing it's concrete underneath. So we should be good on that. All right, so for my electrician friends, I'm going to read you pretty much what we have going on. It was about $12,000 and $400. I haven't paid him yet or anything, but that's the estimate and probably what's gonna end up costing. So I was gonna get a 200 amp panel because I was thinking about it. That's what my whole house uses. And we're doing like 3.5, 3.3 gigahash at my house right now. And that's with everything else that we have going on. But I said, you know what, dude, I am not trying to do this twice. So he quoted me $2,500 just for the panel, but that's a 400 amp panel. He said that's a custom panel. It's not something he has just lying around because people don't really just order that often. So $2,500 just for the panel alone. And this is what he said to me. He'll be using 500 MCM. I guess that's the cable, some kind of conduit. Again, I don't even know what conduit means, but it sounded good. And you know, it sounded like it'd be safe. So that's really good. 400 amp, 500 MCM conduit, stranded wire circuit. It's all single phase. I asked if I could get dual phase. He's like, that's kind of the same thing. He's like, it kind of goes from first/second into three phase power. I guess first and second phase are the same. That's what he explained to me. But yeah, we have to get a new pole. We have to get the meter. And that's also going to include all the labor and of course all the outlets. Like, dude, with 400 amps, like we should get so many 30 amps, dude. I could get a lot of ASICs in here or whatever I want. So I told him, he's like, dude, I'll do whatever for that 12K, you know, like you can lay it out however you want and just let me know. And so we'll get breakers out the butthole. Obviously not this, like this whole panel will be gone. This thing is useless for crypto mining, I guess. So yeah, all this will come out and it'll be really big, I would imagine. I haven't seen a picture of it, but pretty much we need to map out how we want to do it. If you have a better idea for layout, please let me know. But I was like, okay, I want a 240 and then possibly a 120 above it. 240, 120, 240, 120. We're going to come over here, 240, 120, 240, right? Over and over and over. And then we're going to do it on this side too. Boom, 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 right? And so like this whole thing is going to be full with 240 and 120s. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to put a 120 by every single one, but I definitely know I want a lot of 120 breakers around. And he said it's really no problem. He's like, dude, 400 amps is huge. I was up front with the guy. I said, I'm going to have a data center. And he's like, you mean like a crypto mine? Because I want to be clear, right? When you're doing this, you don't You don't really want to tell them, but at the same time, you don't want them to think you're growing like a operation or something, right? So I was just upfront with the guy. Like I said, he's been recommended from a lot of people and his reviews are incredible. So, I mean, he seemed legit. So yeah, we have to get security up though, big time, man. And that's what I'm going to do today. All right. So the second thing we need to do is security. We need to get a lock on this. This thing is garbage. This, you know, even if it does lock, that's not going to protect anything. And I'm thinking I need to get a whole new door. I want to get like a really solid door. And then a lot of people in the comment section, you guys brought up great ideas that this needs to go. Like this is going to do nothing. We're never going to put a car in here. Look how easy that would be to break through, because people are saying this is like fiberglass and they figured, yeah, that's so easy. No way I'm putting hundreds of thousands of dollars in this shed and people break into it. No way, man. So we need to figure out long-term what to do with this. The electrician actually thought like maybe we could get like a steel plate or a door, or I don't know. So if you guys have a better option of what we can do there, that's awesome. But yeah, firstly, let's clean this crap up. Secondly, I'm going to get you guys a measurement of how long this is, because I did bring my tape measure today, unlike last time. And yeah, we'll go from there. I know the shed / garage looks really small, but yeah, about 19 feet in, I don't know, 3 inches, give or take. Okay, and from side to side's about 11, we'll call it 11 and a half. It could be like an inch off, but 11 and a half feet wide. And here my audio got messed up, so I do apologize. We got Defiant Lock and Defiant Deadbolt. I don't know if that's a good brand. The reviews seem to be okay, and at least I brought my boots. This is actually day number 2. I had to do some things. That's day number 1. It was freezing. It was like -6 degrees Fahrenheit outside. And I just couldn't take it anymore, man. Once I'm at the farm for like 3-4 hours, my toes are about to break off. So yeah, you can see the condition here of the door. We're gonna have to figure that out once it dries out. I don't want people to pick it or anything, so that's definitely a concern there. All right, so first I'm just gonna put this in the side right here. There's already a hole. So again, this isn't like a big instruction video, just kind of talking you through what I'm doing real quick. I know the lighting's really bad, but I just put those 2 bad boys in right here. Trying to line those up as best as I can. Dude, the craziest thing just happened. So I'm putting this on, right? Like midway to putting this on. And as I'm turning it, I see this old guy and he like walks up to me, like right in front of my door. And I said, now this is my land, right? I said, is this something you need? And he goes, who are you? I was like, who are you? And so he walks in to my door and I stand in front of him like this. And he's like, move. I was like, now I'm not so nice. I said, who the f are you? And obviously I said a little ruder. And he's like, arr, arr, and he like comes in, but he's like really old. So he like stands right there and he's like, oh, it's cold. I was like, he has no jacket on and stuff. So I'm like, are you trying to live here? Because if you were, you're not living here no more. And so I'm thinking like this dude, because remember this door was never closed, right? So who knows how many people come in here and like, that's not cool, man. And I mean, it's not a super busy area, but at the same time. So he's like, oh, I clean up all the sidewalks and I saw a car here and no one's been here for years. So I was trying to see who it was. And I was like, oh, okay. Hey, nice to meet you. So I introduced him, said my name and blah, blah. And so that's good, man. That's actually a good thing, I think. Like the other property I have too, when I first bought it, when I pulled up, within probably 5 minutes, someone came up to me in their car and was like, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Right? And that's good. Like I like neighbors like that, especially in small towns like this, where when people know each other and they know who you are and they're like, whoa, that's not the owner. And they run over there and they're like trying to make sure nothing's getting stolen, you know, stuff like that. Assuming the guy was legit, which he did seem legit, right? He seemed like a good guy. So yeah, that was scary as hell, man. I thought I was about to whoop an old man's ass. I'm glad I didn't. I don't want to beat up anyone. I don't want to harm anyone. So I'm glad the interaction went well. On a positive note, we did install this, but it is crooked as hell, man. I don't know. It's freezing. It's like -9 out. So we'll do the rest later. I'm freezing right now, man. It is cold as hell out here. I need to go pick up the kids. I'll finish up everything else. I'll clean up and everything. But I know a lot of people have been asking about these videos. They're excited. I'm excited about it. And yeah, we're just trying to record everything that we're doing step by step and just going along with our journey, exploring it with us, because one day this is going to help someone. The way that Hash Raptor helped out me is the same way that one day, years from now, somebody's going to watch these videos and hopefully it helps them start off their crypto mining journey. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.